Hello and welcome to Fiber Fables with Hawthorne's Homestead. My name is Elizabeth and on this channel I am doing something a little bit different. What I've been doing previously is a longer video where in the middle I have a segment about my fiber arts journey. And I've decided instead I'd like to do shorter videos and have some focused on the homesteading aspects of what I do in my apartment, and some videos like this, Fiber Fables, to be part of just my fiber arts journey, and maybe even doing some tutorials and things like that. So for our first episode, what I've decided to do is give myself a little challenge. I have several projects started that need finishing, and I've decided that by the end of the week, it is Sunday evening, and by next Sunday evening, I would like to have these 3 projects done. So let's look at what we've got. So I have this nice little basket here that holds all of my hopes and dreams as far as yarn is concerned. And my first project is this shawl. Is a study in pearl. I forget who it's by. I will definitely put that information on the screen for you. I started this a long while back and just fell out of love with it for a short time and needed the needles for something else. So there's not even needles in here. I need to get those back in and get started again. This is the color that I haven't started yet. It will be the last color. And this yarn is Highlander, alpaca with a twist Highlander. The alpaca, 45% merino wool, 8% microfiber, and 12% viscose. It is absolutely scrumptious, especially this texture that the pattern creates it's delightful. I don't know why I never finished it. I really need to get back to it. So this is the first project. The second one is a hood that will have a cowl attachment. Well, attachment's not really the right word. It's all one piece. But anyway, this is a hood. And the yarn I'm using for it, it says Classic Merino Sport. It's a hand-dyed merino in the color Peridot. So this being hand-dyed, it's not a well-known brand or anything. It's just something I picked up at a fiber festival a few years ago, and I'm finally putting it to use. So that is our second project. And the third project I would like to have done by the end of the week. Please don't fall over. I started a Katniss-inspired cowl situation, and I wasn't using a pattern or anything. I was just making it up, and it has way too much in the sleeve here. So I need to rip all of this out and decrease or make the sleeve a little bit smaller, and then start back working on it to get that Katniss cowl look. Depending on how much yarn I have left, I would like to have the cowl come up a little bit more like hers did in the movie. But that's where we're at for now. So that one is going to be a challenge because I have to rip out and then continue it. So that's actually going to be the last one that I start. I think I'm going to start with the hood first because I'm slightly less enthused by it, and I think that by having the shawl pattern as the next thing that I want to make, it might motivate me to be able to get to the shawl pattern. But I guess we'll find out. I will check in with you probably Monday evening, and we will see how far I've gotten.
So I am sitting down, this is Monday evening, working on the hood, and I am watching a new to me show called Defiance. that I believe started in 2013. It's one of my friend's absolute favorite shows, and she's gotten me into it. I'm still only on season 1, but it's something I've been wanting to watch almost constantly, just haven't had the time to really devote to it. And I'm watching it here, and I kind of wish I had filmed a little bit longer, because not long after I stopped filming, there was a scene that absolutely shocked me, and my jaw dropped, and I actually dropped my knitting. It was kind of insane. So I've been really bad about filming this week, and part of that was because, you know, life happened, and part of it was laziness, I will be honest. But I haven't been able to get through the projects as quickly as I thought I would. And when I say I've been bad at filming this week, I mean, I filmed a little bit last Sunday and then Monday, and then it is Sunday again. So my goal had been to finish the 3 projects, hopefully by the end of today, and it is not going to happen. I did finish the hood, and it gets a little darker at the bottom because this was yarn that I bought on clearance at a fiber festival a while back, and this was just the 2 skeins that they had left, and obviously they're different dye lots, but because the dark is at the bottom, I think it actually looks okay. I do still need to block this so it lays right, but I'll go ahead and try it on for you. Get that string out of the way. So it can be worn as a hood, or the hood can be removed and it's a cowl. It will be really good. I'm giving it to my sister. It will be so good for her because she lives in Minnesota. She could wear a hat under it and have this extra layer of warmth. Like I said, I just need to block it so that it will actually lay well. But yeah, so I'm really excited to have this finished. I had it on the needles, not working on it for probably 6 months at least. But as you can also see, I increased a little bit at the bottom so that it lays a little bit better. I'm really happy with it. I think it turned out really great. So the other thing that I'm sorry that shook the camera. Hope that didn't bother anybody's eyes, because it would have bothered mine. So I have started the shawl again, and I'm really close to changing into the brown color. And I'm remembering why I enjoyed this one so much. It has such a really fun texture. I've done a couple rows because I finished the hood Friday night. So I have worked on this one a little bit. I just overestimated my knitting abilities and my knitting time that I had. And I don't know, there's kind of like a fun lesson there that, I mean, I do this kind of as a hobby, so why am I stressing over it? So I've kind of lifted the time frame, and I'm just going to get these 3 projects done for this video and not going to stress over I didn't get it done in a week, because, you know, I work a full-time job. I have a life to live. I also do a lot of cooking and just a lot of different things, and I did not have as much time as I thought I would to devote to sitting and knitting, and that's okay. Especially, you know, we're kind of at the end of summer, and I will be getting more knitting time as winter hits and I'm a little less busy. So yeah, I will try to do better at filming a little bit more. of working on this. And I will see you in the next update. And I will probably also film while I block, just so you can see that a little bit more, because I was so negligent about filming. So, yeah. So this is me with my knitting group at our local Barnes & Noble. We meet every Tuesday evening. I didn't film purposefully anybody in the group. You will see one of the members in a second off to the side. There, right there. But yeah, I'm just sitting there talking and working on the project. I thought I would give a little view into my crafting group, but without actually showing the group, because I don't have their permission as of now to put them on YouTube. But here I am showing off the shawl. As you can see, I'm on the brown already, and they were all very enthused by this project.
So I have finished 2 of the projects, and the first one is the hood that you can see here. I will add some B-roll of me wearing it, or photos or something. But this is the hood, and this took me most of the week. I originally gave myself a week to do all 3 projects, and I put that rule down on Sunday, and I finally finished this Friday evening. So I knew I wasn't going to succeed in finishing all 3 projects because I only had a couple days left, and the other 2 projects needed a little bit of work. So this is the hood that is finally done, and I am so happy with it. I think my sister's really going to enjoy it. It's a good layering piece. She can wear a hat under it and then put the hood up to just give her some extra warmth. Or she can wear it by herself. She really enjoys going for hikes, both in all seasons. So I think that's something that's really going to be nice for her. And then for myself, I finished what I'm referring to as the scarf shawl situation, because it's a little big for like a scarf, maybe. I haven't decided. But if it is, it's also a little small for a shawl. I don't know exactly what it is. The original pattern did refer to it as a shawl, if that helps. So what I finally finished, I had already had about half of it done. I had this half done, and then I finished this half, and this also took almost a week. So we're at 2 weeks already. And I have some other projects coming up that are going to take my focus, and they're a little bit more important than finishing up the Katniss cowl. So I am going to keep that one on hold and finish it later. So the projects that I have coming up, one of them is a blanket that is for a friend who's moving into her very first apartment. I do plan to film some of that journey. And the other project is something that's a little bit of a secret at the moment. So some information about that will be coming soon. Until then, I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Take care, friends. Alpaca with a twist Highlander. Okay. Sorry about that. My dog started barking at some dogs that were walking by, and he lost his damn mind. Anyway.
So our
Bitch.
here.